If one looks at the current state of collective beliefs and values that are woven into and through the context of today's sociological paradigm, with any amount of real scrutiny, it doesn't take long to start to see how uncertain and unstable the pattern truly is. It also takes little imagination to conceive that if that course should continue without concerted effort to make any corrections, the consequences of that course may certainly have potential and insurmountable recourses. Given the nature of the circumstances, what can be done to make enough difference to even scratch the surface of the situation in which we find ourselves? Is it even reasonable that the sense of total futility will utterly consume any attempt to make a difference at all, even assuming that one might even know where to begin to start that process? When we ask those rather perplexing questions, the only reasonable answer simply becomes this: you start. The truth is that when looking at the whole, the first step forward in any contextual sense is futile. But if you have courage and are undaunted by the enormity of the following perspective, as it is laid out, that may be enough to begin to reshape a new social paradigm. In the end, real change starts with you. Therefore, make the change so profound that no task, no matter how daunting, can ever break your resolve. The first step is to demand excellence of yourselves and diligently promote the excellence of others. Search for the strength within others and encourage the use of those attributes to benefit the greater good. Be unwavering in the pursuit of knowledge and understanding. Do not dismiss other people's perspectives. You may not, nor are you required to agree. When you listen to others, you broaden your perspective and validate the personhood of others. Everyone has a right to their own voice and to be heard. Your example holds far greater influence than your words. Your identity is in no way predicated upon the perspective of anyone you choose not to attach to. Your identity is a creation of your own design, whether you recognize that fact or not. That's your own choice. Other people only have as much power over your identity as you give them. People have even taken advantage of their ability to influence your circumstances. There are even times when those decisions may have lasting effects on the rest of your life, and in those moments you have the right to grieve. Do not concentrate your efforts on recognizing the faults of those who appear to disregard or cannot recognize a need for change. If you are determined by your values, you can never be denied the opportunity to reach out to those who can and will listen, and who are open to promote and move forward the cause of positive change. If you pursue the search for truth and are determined by your integrity, there will always be those who are threatened by your moral courage. Physical turmoil and discomfort are a natural part of living, even in the best of circumstances. Any time you strive to grow and develop, you will encounter discomfort. Only if you fear suffering can others who will use that fear as a means of control use that emotion to dissuade you from your greater potential. Ultimately, if you subscribe to the ideas presented here, the point is this: you recognize that each of us has an individual responsibility to leave this part of the world better than we found it, and each of us has the power to do so. If this is true, however, it is realized only when we reach out and invest in the gifts and talents of each other. A collective voice of truth and integrity can shape and form real and lasting change for a better world.